Hello everybody. Welcome back. As many of you know, I'm doing these really short videos to try to help you learn Microsoft PowerPoint as quickly as possible. And today we're going to jump right in and add some transitions onto these little presentations we've been working on. So transition is a big word that really just means moving from one slide to the next. Let me run a presentation real quick, the one I've been working on, and watch what happens when I go from one slide to the next. Did you see that? Pretty much nothing. It went to the slide with nothing in between. If I come in and add transitions, I can tell it how I want it to move from one slide to the next. So, let's say I want to add morph. Or let's say I want to add fade. And notice that it gives you an idea of what it does. If I do push, that's how it would come on. If I do wipe, that's how it would come on. If I do split, that's how it would come on. So you can do whichever one you want. And let's do reveal here. And now watch what happens when I run this presentation. See how it kind of faded in when I go to the next slide? See how that one faded out and this one kind of faded in? When I go to the next one, see how it kind of moved off to the left, and now it's kind of moving into the left. So there's a whole lot of different ones here. If I click this drop-down menu, you can see all the different options. Look what dissolve does. Isn't that cool? There's checkerboard. It kind of comes in that way. You have the option to pick any of these, or if you don't want to go through all that trouble, you can find one that says random, and it would randomly choose. So that way you don't have to go through and pick each one. You could set each one to random, and every time if I showed this presentation 3 times, all 3 times they would do different ones. So let's see, there's conveyor, Ferris wheel, zoom, whoosh. Anyway, you have an awful lot of choices here that you can choose from. So while we're here, let me go ahead and explain a couple of these other effects over here, and that way we'll be done with this transitions tab. If you want to add a sound, this is how you do it. Maybe I want to add applause after this slide. Now when I run my presentation, go to the next slide. Oh! Yay! And that was a little loud. I want to take that off right now so I don't do that again. But there's a lot of different ones. You could do drum roll, you could do hammers, lasers. Pew, pew, pew. If you want your slides to run automatically instead of pushing the button each time, you can come in and set up the duration for that slide. This one right here is set for I believe it's 90/100ths of a second, which would be almost a second. I think I can't remember exactly, but you can play around with it and see. And you can also tell it to apply whatever you're doing to all of the slides. So that's not a very good idea if you're timing your slides, because you'll want to talk more about some slides than others. But if I was going back through and doing the random, oh, there went the laser, then you might want to, I'm going to apply that to all of them. Then you might want to tell it, hey, do random, and let's apply that to all the slides. So now when I do my presentation, I don't know which one's going to come up next. So anyway, you can also set it up where it does it on mouse click, or where it waits a certain amount of time. But these are all things that you'll just have to play around with, see what you like, see what you don't like, and have some fun with it. So that makes it a little more interesting than just having the standard slides appear and disappear. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying so far, and tune in next time. I'm going to show you how to set up your slideshow. Alright, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next segment.